friends, Mrs. Sharp here, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a simple butterfly. Before I decided to make this video, I didn't know anything about drawing butterflies. I've seen butterflies before, but seeing and drawing are two different things. I started by looking at pictures of real butterflies. Here's one that's super detailed and very colorful. Ooh, this one has some really bright colors on it. This one I love. It has its wings folded together while it sits on a flower. And look at this one. This is a monarch butterfly. It's so fancy. I started to notice something that they all had in common. Shapes. Shapes that we've learned in pre-K. Let's look a little closer. I saw an oval where the body is. I saw circles at the bottom of the wings, and I saw triangles at the top of the wings. I thought, if I can draw those shapes, I can draw a butterfly, and you can too. Let's take a look at what I used. I have a pencil. This is what I'm going to use to sketch the shapes at first. I have a colored pencil. This is what I'm going to use to color in the wings of my butterfly. And then I have a fine tipped black marker. This is what I'm going to use to draw an outline around the edge of my butterfly to make it really stand out. Now, you can have extra markers or stickers, whatever you want to do some fancy decorations at the end. You'll notice that a lot of butterflies have patterns and decorations, so you can add whatever you like, but I'm just going to show you the basic butterfly, and then you can fancy it up however you want. Okay, so I start with my pencil. Let's do the body first. Now, if you remember, the body was just an oval shape, so I'm going to draw it in the middle of my paper. I'm going to draw a tall, skinny oval like this. There. Okay. Now, I'm going to start to draw the wings. Now, we've talked a little bit about symmetry in pre-K. Symmetry meaning the same on both sides, and you may have noticed we've talked about it in some of our other YouTube videos. So that means whatever I do on this side, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So let's start with our triangles. I'm going to start here at the top of the body, and I'm going to draw one triangle. Now you'll notice when I make my triangle, instead of making the ends pointy like a real triangle, I'm just going to round my ends a little bit, just to make them a little softer. You don't have to, but that's just what I'm going to do so you know what I'm doing. Now, I'm not going to press very hard. Remember, I showed you I have these other things that I'm going to use to color in and outline at the end. So I'm just going to use a light touch. So here, I'm going to start with my triangle. I go up one side, and then I go straight down, and then I come in. Hope I got a crumb under there. Okay, so that's one wing, and then I'm going to do, for symmetry, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, I'm going to draw the wing up. There. Okay, so that's the top of my wings. Now, the next part is the circles. Okay, remember we saw some circles when we were looking at those butterflies. So I'm going to start maybe right about here. I'm just going to draw my circle here. It's going to fill in this area that's the bottom part of the body here. So I'm just going to draw a circle and another circle. Okay, now the reason I used a pencil and I used a light touch is because when I color in my butterfly, I'm going to color over the edges here a little bit so it will blend in and make the body shape. Now, let's finish doing the body. I'm going to add one more small circle here at the top to make a head for my butterfly, because I want my butterfly to have a cute little face. And then I'm going to draw two antennae. Okay, now The next part is to color in your butterfly. I have a colored pencil here. I chose purple. You could pick whatever you like. And I'm going to color in, I'm going to start with the bottom part of the wing, and I'm going to color right up to the body. See, look at this. I'm going to go right over the edge of my circle because a butterfly's wing touches its body. It doesn't hang out there. Okay, and now I'm going to color in the triangles. You could choose a different colored pencil. I'm going to use purple again. I'm just going to draw a little bit lighter. I'm not going to press as hard, so the color's going to look a little bit lighter. Okay, now I'm almost done. I pull out my pen. I have a skinny tip pen, and I'm gonna draw an outline around my butterfly, but watch where I draw the lines. I'm gonna start by outlining the triangle. Remember, I use curvy bits here. I go all the way to the body. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, symmetry, same thing on both sides. They just kind of curve around all the way to the body, okay? Let's do the body now. Let's do the oval. Body, there we go. Do the head. Little antenna, put a little ball at the end of my antenna. Okay, and now for the circle part, here's the important part. Do you see how we colored over with our colored pencil that little bit of circle piece in here so we don't see it anymore? We're just going to use our marker to draw around this outer part of the circle. We're not going to draw the circle here. We don't want that part to show. So I'm just going to go like this. And then over here, symmetry, same on both sides. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna add, I just like to do this. I saw this on a sample online. I just add a couple stripes on the body there just to make it look a little curved. Okay, there's my face. Ta-da! There is my butterfly. So there you have it, boys and girls, a simple butterfly using just the shapes that you already know. As you can see, I decided to fancy up my butterfly a little bit. I put a silver star here, and because I know butterflies are symmetrical, I put a silver star over here too. I hope you have fun making your own butterfly any color you want, add designs, whatever you like. And if you want to send a picture to me and Mrs. Davis, we'd love to see them. Thanks so much, boys and girls. See you next time.